Oko Dudu, Osano Boa, Sanowo Doa. We thank God today before we start everything today, anything. We'll give thanks and praises to the Most High God. We give us this privilege today at this morning. Baba God, we thank you. We appreciate you, Baba. Now you be our Father, our Papa, our everything what we know for this world. And you bring God this come this world, Baba. We'll give all you glory, we'll give you all the glory, honor, and adoration. Baba, we'll get much food this body, you know, reach to even thank you, to appreciate you for all this opportunity where you give us this money to see this new day. For 1,001 plan we'll get. Now this life now be number one. When life not there, everything don't finish. Baba, once again, we thank you. We appreciate you, Baba. We thank you. We don't know what to do. Now only these thanks now we'll give you. But today, only today, this week, this month, even this year, not let us see our wine, Baba. In people with wisdom, knowledge, and understanding to carry out the affairs of this dangerous world. Baba, grant us all our protection, unspeakable blessing upon our lives, upon life of our friends and well-wishers, our loved ones, our children which you are giving to us, Baba. Grant them unspeakable blessing and all around protection. Baba, will be critical. We dey pray, the critical role you give us, we will not fail. But the concerns and well-being of those children, Baba, and your children, and you talk and say, children are heritage from your hand, Baba. May their concerns of our children be your concerns, Baba. Not let man and woman get control over their life, but now you give them life, now you get everything for them. Protect their destiny, Baba. We get brothers and sisters who they seek, Baba, protect them and guide them. Heal them, make them well. Because your word, not they go back to you fulfill. You say, ask shall be given, none shall be given, for sin we go find. Now your words be that, and your words is full of life. Baba, not leave us for test to, not let them say, hey, portion money cash and say, God will provide and protection, don't reject them. About always, look that small side, we don't mean anything, we'll see they try. Look us, not look the other side at all, not good. You know our shortcoming, you know our limitation, Baba. You know all those things. There's nothing right from the world part of our mother that they want to describe us to you, what you don't know. Baba, send your angel ahead of us. Not let your spirit depart away from us. Not let us hold by the roadside. About many things hope for us because of the perfection of fears. Baba, our join our prayer. We ask Jesus Christ, our reigning King. Amen. Baba talk by he said, well, my people, yesterday, Mona, pardon me, you know, say, this country will day so, the gas to be. Now, two network now embarrassed me yesterday. Two solid one, as I did the material maker now. So that I said, no well, with the swap, sharp. So I go see starts from some of the story what I not hear well yesterday. Before I go back to the story, they say Moscow is not dance for us. Now we dance for outside. This one they come from one honorable Osamede Edoro John. In cry come and say the Okagele of Obagene Osa for Pobaka local government area of Edo State. Say he want kill him or say he threatened to kill him and the man they meet he was with action. He say now he can cry to the world, to His Royal Majesty, to the well-meaning Nigerians, and the governor of Edo State, Commissioner of Police, to the General Police, he can cry to them. Make them savage the life from the hand. Say on the 23rd, when he go there, he send the boys, make them mop in off for Gwydion, and to them mop in, not be small. Now the intervention of the police, of soldiers, where they pass the place, where you see the scene, and then come rescue and come out. Now you can use this medium to beg the relevant authority. When they beg one Festus Edegbe, where they call AKA a maton. May make sure say he spare the life, not only that, say don't destroy property, and he promised to destroy more and sell more. At the time of this report, we tried severally to call Mr. Festus Edegbe Maton, But all the courts will give and prove abortive as enough the pick enough be like one of those they pick numbers wey don't know. But meanwhile, we'll still try reach out to hear his own side of the story to balance the story. That na for that. This one they come from say anxiety and fear don dey grip students and staffs of AAU Ekpoma over one building they call a TET fund building for AAU Ekpoma. They say that building make government come program because say na substandard building. Say the building wan collapse. Na im dem dey sha come out so that no be say people don die first before government come dey say dey send condolence visit. So na Ekpoma for Edo State. Na this one na from there they cry this cry. This one be saying another one. EFCC don secure 2 sentences for 2 fraudsters for Edo State here. For Benin Zonal Command, where they arrest those guys, they can secure the conviction of one Agbebo, Osaboye, and one Aruna Charles Destiny before Honorable Justice Efik Mwamba of Court of Edo State for High Court sitting in Benin City. Those 2 guys, they catch them, investigate them for what they call Yahoo. Now High Court finally sentence them go go cool off there. Where people don't they cry, this one a report from Sahara Reporter. He say Governor Mohammed of Bauchi in the turn lawless. Now in the use DSS as his own errand boy. Why Sahara Reporter talk this matter? Because they accused one student leader there, who they call Comrade Aminu Sanu Guyata. They accuse and say he make Facebook post where he talk to the governor and they affect the governor. So the post we say the governor they create more poverty for the people of Bauchi State and the family that they enjoy the good proceed of the people labor. Now I be the post where the governor can't give DSS order where they arrest this young student leader and they carry and go court. They not give me lawyer represent her. They can't carry and go remand. So students for the state Bauchi State are under the umbrella of Northern Student Association. They just say they no go, the state no go get peace after the ultimatum where they give the governor expire, then go enter street. This one they also come from Ebonyi State. 5 suspected S-men attack one farmer for Ebonyi community. The farmer name Okeke. They use machete. They use and butcher the man. But God one, the man survived. They come rush the man, go hospital. Now people will see the 5 S-men, they walk around that area and then draw attention of people, call. Saying they see some people but don't understand their movement. Now they take come, if not they forget the man. And this matter happened for Amazi community for EU local government for Ebonyi State. Now this matter happened. 2 months after attack for Kaduna Airport, the airport does start flight services to the general public. Where this one they happen for Lagos State, one young guy where they arrest. This one they happen for Lagos State. The police for Lagos State Command do arrest 22 years old man who personally carry fuel come out for a bike, pour for the sound engineer David, where they born for Lekki Phase 1. Police don't finally arrest. With the arrest of the one that they arresting, they don't get useful information. They do arrest that guy who carry fuel come out, pour for that sound engineer David, but they were take burner there. This one they come for Northern group. They threaten to retaliate killing of their kinsmen wey dem kill for southeast. And true, southeast, they don dey kill people anyhow. And I never see Nigerians, truth be said, we not also condemn how they will condemn the issue of Deborah. We should not be blinded by religion. We will not tie everything to religion. What is bad, regardless of the religion we be affiliated to, we you belongs to. For over 2-3 weeks now, the killing southeast. This one now, the killing now don't take new shape. This one now head that they remove. I also expect Nigerians to condemn that same act as we condemn other killings. Will not be like person wey dey low-sided for every matter wey they talk about. There are several killings in the north of either people from the other, several killings from southeast. Honestly, this one and the sleep truth of people. And if we not check am now, when the thing go, the bubble go blow, come pass wey dey take am. Life na sacred thing. God said take am important. Life na wetin we no fit replace. And both religion tell us say we will not destroy anything we no fit do. And we are guilty of that. So we should condemn all killings. We shouldn't be silent and select the one we will talk about. It not make us mature. Not tell well about us at all. Well, yesterday, EFCC official alleged siege on the house of Senator Korocha, former governor of Imo State. For the first time, I see big man wey they talk for television like say that they get what the word. If they do video call to Nigeria and say this might be the last time they will see him publicly. I did tell you now, the real mind now street today. But I was also disappointed yesterday. Nigerians, mothers, fathers, mobilized. And they went to Okorosha resident. They sing Jare song, killing me today. We'll never follow you to that station. You're all a bunch of disappointment, honestly. All the things where they have in this country about bad governance, those idiots and gully, that's what I would call them, that apology, and gully-minded individual, not seeing the increase of fuel, they're not seeing. As commodities they go up, they're not seeing. As life they unbearable for Nigeria, they're not seeing. I always say my mom did there for dishonor. Honestly, you come and I want to go the same protection for those who are responsible for the problem we are going through. Those politicians elected hoodlums, they are criminals. They have a club, the Millionaire Club. Those few individuals who are privileged through the power of the people are the ones responsible for this country, for the problem we are facing now today. And some Nigerians, gullible individuals, came out who could not come out during NSAS protests, who could not come out for other protests or rally that was held in order to draw the attention of government. They were singing Jare song. Wayward generation. What a disgraceful element. They come out, they sing Jare. Will not go follow, go that station. Good morning, beauty lady. Morning, patience. I greet. Others where I don't say I greet you now too. The thing they disappeared. I was ashamed when I was watching the video live. See our people. How much? If it's too much, 2K, they take mobilize those people out of their house. Whereas these people refuse to build market for you. You are shading along the street. There are agencies who arrest you. You say pure water, they give you ticket. That ought not to be. You came out in your numbers, go they sing. Well, history will forgive you now. Those are people with a lot of sins. Even when they've colonial mentality, they free you, not be free yourself. One teenage boy died for Lagos prison after one tech company arrest am because say they suspect am say thief the bike wetin dey dispatch goods, the na dispatcher rider. Around 360 they call the company wey he arrest this young boy. The young boy wey die for prison, so him name na Ozioma Chidera. The boy, through one of their family person, say the boy report to the company say the bike they stole am, they thief am from am for April 22, but the company did not believe am. They carry the boy, small boy, go court, and they remind the boy never see that kind of condition. The boy not survive and I move. So now so it be. I also believe say if the boy sell anomaly, I think say the boy will not come off from that Lagos state. Well, this one a funny thing where they tell you now. Say those elected hoodlums, those criminals who they elect, who they call honorable, and I don't know the name they call them. Drama play out as Namadi Sambo, former vice president of Nigeria, son, asked delegate to return the money wey he give them after he lose a PDP ticket for primary. Your papa do vice president, you said come out. For his son come out. The other ones won't come out. Sing praisers. Follow. Una dey forbid to go there. My leader, heist. Una dey forbid to go there. Una sad their grandfather. Una come sad their papa. No, I want to sad their children again. Those are the things I'm telling people. That they don't build themselves. Now they be like royal fathers. And they die. Their children they take over. To first son. This one now is for to only first son. All of their children they take out. They reduce the space. Your space, mumu. Sacrifice where they don't follow them. You they forbid to go there. Now your space that they reduce as you just serve them. You they raise your picking to serve their picking. We'll use our sense. We'll change our consciousness. We are not poor people. We poor for mind and for head to think. Mental poverty. Number the Sambo picking say they must give them money where he spend. School feeding. Federal government say they want to spend 999 million naira for feeding for 10 million people. Since where they spend that money, they just spend, never see feeding. Children where they feed though. See they ask. Therefore, Okuma they give now 500,000 to homes. We'll take up this matter. We'll say we'll need 200,000, 200 million. You add 1 million, join another. You do this 200, give each home. They'll take up their responsibility. They'll fit start life with that, and they don't need that fraud money. Who they steal. Children now they feed. I have not seen that program. None of us don't see that program. Now news with the same. So it's painful to allow those people they use us like that. When I read Barima, they allow people that way people they use us. It's painful. Well, me I start on this morning. They call my people. They call me, I go through the airline, small. Well, HPC don't release a fresh timetable for primary election. This one a daily post, now they tell you this one. Where Punch say APC primary, Lagos Borno loses jumbo delegates, party chief senatorial poll. Where governors for Vanguard don't meet as Adamu chair presidential screening committee. This one at Vanguard and this one for Apple. Well, me I go for Guardian, me and Sweetie Guardian, they there. Go the nation. APC primary, Buhari aspirant governors for high-level talks. Premium Times. JC willing to return Jeremiah Hosseini loot to Nigeria. This was the wicked, though. The wicked. The wicked so much. I'm coming. Well, this one I come from Punch. I made mistake before, sorry, me, I'm not versed. I hope my apologies are accepted. APC governor's ticket. Aggrieved aspirant does sing direct primary. Alleged hijack, because they just see and say they want hijack over today, next tomorrow. They look, say down a Punch, talk that one. Well, this one Daily Post say EFCC finally do arrest Rochas Okorocha. I see the man yesterday run, they do live video, they tell Nigerians say, yeah, where EFCC, they break, enter the house, the bulletproof door, they break am, and they reach some man said they don't see area, we enter, they bust PVC, and whether in a POP, they bust and enter the place. I see the mighty man in the make call, they tell Nigerians, they call them for help, say live call, live video, say this might be the last time they'll see him. You know how many people na policy donkey. Now because Nigeria don't know themselves. People like una need to castrate you now. Honestly. Those people are see how so them day now. What do you need that big parlor for? You want na event center you there. See what greed. You know, say Pikin, where they grow come. They not see Joko for their house they sit down. You can't get opportunity. You get let that share, you go one craze. And they happen. Parlor, with a big conference or as parlor. When you steal money, that's why they spend money. That's why I see all those small internet fraudsters now. They spend your go market say one fish na 5,000. You go your pay. Because why don't know how the money take on. Well, Vanguard strike University, Polytechnic, College of Education lecturers to get 34 billion naira minimum wage. Adjustment area. Okay, federal government, I talk this one so. They wait more CR5B. This one are Vanguard. Presidency, APC to screen numbers of aspirants. And the Guardian be that. The Nation say tension in state over PDP APC governorship primaries. Premium Times say Lagos 2023 APC and PDP set for primary, but age-old issue remain. Citing inflammatory concern, CBN don raises MPR to 13%, first increase in 30 months. In 30 months. This is one financial story. This one this day. Sarah reporter say Buhari government to spend 999 million for million naira daily on school feeding program. And you go final touch. That is called final touch. Now there the headlines reach. May I see whether I feel really touched some subtitle. News, the network disturbed me yesterday, so I don't really feel comprehend some of the news. The APC primary, what they do day for yesterday, it was tough. The APC, PDP primary, the chairman for Ward 5, Tunde Igbonoba, in die as a result of the primary they do for Edo State, and 2 sessions. One do for stadium, what they don't want to do for Airport Road, for Airport Gate there, one event center we did there. So it was a very big wahala for Edo State that day. And in all, I hope we are great people who get rich culture. We should try, the governor, Dan Obi, should stop distracting the good people of Edo State. Our money is running. If they are fighting, they should be fighting and stop collecting our money. Governor, stop collecting your monthly allocation, your salary. Concentrate on your fight. You and Dan Obi, more than the fight. So after the fight, governance can continue. Our money is being spent for rubbish, for things that are not affecting us, things that are of no good to us as people. And they beg una not use us, they fight on our interests. We elected the governor to come and fight for the interests of Edo State. Fight for the interests of Edo State, not a personal interest. You people should stop making trouble. Dan Obi, make you cut yourself to size. More than resolve on a matter without dragging Edo State into this rubbish. Now rubbish. You people should not be distracting us. Work day governor. Concentrate on work. Will not get road. Will not get market. Erosion they carry houses. Probe the water storm project because you were part of that past government. We urge you to probe it. More than they distract us. Now so now they do one. We now fight for them. Now go drink more. Now go drink wine. Okpogo for evening. Now no way on the meet. Whereas the people who don't know themselves, they carry on and fight the fight. So you people should stop distracting us. So it was a show of shame for Edo State that day. In Edo South, in Edo Central, another place Edo. Actually, it was funny. May I go through the small subtitle? May I see whether I feel go through that in course of time. See waiting they happen for Edo State. I think APC they are doing their own today. I could not actually cover their own because of their fight too, and because na fashion day. NAIJA was not fit day side A. They'll say, hey, okay, no wonder NAIJA was he talk like this, so na this side the day. Or the other, no wonder he talk like that. Now get fashion, so not fit cover them. The one way fashion not day, you see say fashion not day what they want to do. APC will fit go cover them. We are not political party, we are not friends. We also record that 4 journalists, they arrest them that same day. They say they cover illegal primary for a patrol there. They arrest 4 journalists, 2 for AIT, 1 for ITV, and 1 for Nigeria News Agency that day. And vigilante was on full force, Nigeria Police there. Then I want to also ask you, when the issue of security comes, we always use this word. Governor does not have control over security men. Now federal government they hold on. But when there's crisis, when they get enemy, the governor can use the security men, the Nigeria police to achieve his aim. Who is police? Oh, please, governor, that dispatch, talk with the commissioner of police and the zone 5 AIG, Ogame Jemita, and Commissioner Jaro. Talk to them, work with them so that the issue of banditry, the issue of terrorism for Edo State and kidnapping go be thing of the past. Make them go there because we not always get control over federal agency. But when you have issue with people, you can use the state governor can use the ZSS at will. He can use the police at will. He can even use the army at will. So you see that people are deceiving yourselves. Even those gullible followers, they don't know what is happening to them. Then they call them be people, Baba Fela Toto, Mr. Follow, use your sense, use your head. The vigilante was also on ground. Vigilante, you are used, you now, duty, now to secure your environment, not political talks. You have no right or power to go into political issues as army, not the poor one. Now come be the arrest journalist. Vigilante, they arrest journalists with police. Whereas when they say go fight kidnapper, esme matter, people come and say, now Buhari, now not me the governor. The governor's hands are tight. They're not tight now. So let's see what we have. Court order NC Olumu, Lagos National Road Transport Union, to stop levying driver. I hope that one will come to Benin very soon. Lagos teacher flocks pupil over handwork, victim vomit and die. Because it's student, people not do handwork. Teacher flog and the pikin vomit, he can't die. I mean, now. All of us just event anger. The anger from the system. Where one channel the anger goes, the seat of power will not channel and go. We dey use am on ourselves, little wolf fear oppress ourselves. We use am dey press ourselves. Don't start fight that won't end. IPOB reply Northern Group. No, Northern Group tell them say they go retaliate one of the other statement wey they keep for Southeast. So IPOB don send message to those one now. Why I lost PDP primary in Kogi, Dino Monlayi in the Tokyo. Why Southeast shouldn't be denied presidency because of IPOB. Now one S Namasa DG Agu na I talk this one. That's what people should do. Now person carry that matter go court now. Edo lie. You can't see lawyer that will do pro bono. That's our oppression because everybody is oppressive in this town. That's our oppression full everywhere. Gunmen kill Akwa Ibom youth leader, fled with bike. Gunmen caught his clash, 7 suspects arrested. Suspected internet fraudster remanded for killing Ekiti inspector. Wow. That's all those boys be. Say you get money, you just carry knife. Say boy, when they do HK with her. You know, say they get what they call a Yahoo Academy, fraudster academy for Edo State. Full of that way, not only Edo State, the many Owerri, Lagos, Ekiti and all. One of some their students for their Yahoo Academy. You say not do it, your carry knife go stop and go say yeah, you go spend money for your head. Then a little way we get small power. Even the money na thief and not be your own. Tomorrow, if you dig golf, if you dig dog, as that girl Saboye and the other guy Destiny dig dog, we just stab am. The rest will say, oh God, guy go use cane, wipe am. So we won't give their boys to dog. Some will say make their boys slap each other. Then the level where black people dislike themselves whenever they get small leverage above the head. But like people like us, we have been liberated. Nobody in this life, in this world, no matter how you reach, how big you are, how the kind of position you be, you cannot intimidate me because I know my left from my right. I know the law that governs every one of us. So you use that, and even the prime person do so that may I get money where I don't get. So that I cannot be rich overnight. And so it just be. It's painful. May I go to the next one, we'll see what the Daily Post get for us, if there's any. Sorry. Where one senator, they call Senator Akmado, withdraw from Akwa Ibom PDP governorship primary. So indoor withdraw, it coincide court order. So indoor really withdraw. EFCC, dog cramp. They'll arrest the APC presidential primary candidate, Rochas Okorosha. They don't Ola. So nobody's above the law. Only the ISCC is not working. They just made this one now. Overnight, you know, we hear the matter again. Tomorrow, if you say the man, he don't be president. Now, in Nigeria, they happen. One person, the person they go through charges of what they call them corrupt practices. Before you know, you hear say the promoter. So let me go to the next one. I see it Vanguard. Now Vanguard na be baba of source title in the get and many. Where federal government go soon register a fish, Nigeria fish farmers. So they'll soon register and share them into different categories. All eyes on Buhari as APC weighs options. So there's so many titles here. All on politics. So let me move to the next one. Let's see what the next one have for us. So I'm not going to repeat one thing over and over. ENC operating does storm Okorocha Abuja resident. Arrest him. So that's how they made the headlines today. INEC task political parties on better deal for women. Terrorists give federal government 7 days ultimatum over Abuja Kaduna twin victims. Where everybody talk about politics, people who want to rule Nigeria, nobody and more than have talked about that. And they were making laws, say to pay ransom on a crime. Which mechanism they put in place to ensure that kidnapping not will be things when they happen to us? Not there. For those people. They don't mean well for me and you. When I did, I want to really end this a matter today. But meanwhile, may I touch one or two things. My highly respected people. May I touch one or two things. Okay, not really for you. Well, my brothers and sisters, there's no way for us to kill ourselves. It don't make sense because of us like this life on the sweet well. As citizens of the world, we must have love. We're supposed to get what they call human spirit of humanity in us. We learn anybody will keep somebody. You not love yourself. You love your life, you not take person you. And the day you start to do what is not good to others, we know say not good to you if you do it. And that day you start to die. Not saying that the day we don't die or we go finally die. That day where they see those evil way they do, where you know will take, and that day will be your judgment. Well, in all this we are talking about. When Christ they give laws to his disciples, it's upon all this love when he give you. Love is the greatest. Love your neighbor as yourself. Until we see tomorrow, keep calm.